Hello, Star Seeds. Thank you for joining us. This is Catherine and Tanya of Twin Flame Mystique, 1111.com. Thank you for joining us on this podcast video. Today we're going to talk more about how we have become a bridge for unity consciousness through our journey, and that is through our journey, through our healing path of being twin flames, divine partners, in which we have recently become in physical union as well. I'm talking merging 3D, merging the third density with the fifth density, merging that in our existence, in our universe together, right? That's what we've done.
And merging with our higher self.
And right, that's what that includes. That's right. Sorry.
I mean, that's kind of what it is to me.
Right.
And then once we were able to, we haven't completely finished the integration, or you may have, but I'm still in the process.
Yeah, still.
But so far, it's been pretty amazing.
It has been. It is. It is. This journey begins with self-awareness. That's the first part. You've got to be self-aware, right, of your journey and of your path, to begin with. And that happens whenever you start waking up through your dark night of the soul. That's when that begins. It's in stages, right? Then your self-awareness takes you into your, that union within yourself.
Now we're talking about my book.
Of your polarities. That's right. Absolutely.
Because that's exactly where we start with the, our path to union.
Yes.
We start with the dark night of the soul.
Yes.
Which for me was, really the beginning of my spiritual journey in this incarnation, or my realization of it anyway. So from dark night of the soul through the, the education about spiritual matters, the karmic catalyst.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest one.
And everything around the and then, after the karmic catalyst is out of the way, then it's on to healing everything from past lives together, from ancestral lines, that type of thing.
That's fantastic. That's going to be an excellent read once it's done.
Yeah.
Look, because this is where the collective is now. If you want to know where the collective of the twin flames of the divine, partners, divine union between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, it is in integrated union. That's where the collective is now. An integrated union, not only within ourselves, with our higher selves, right? But through our awakened self, we are also in an integrated union physically together, okay? And through these stages, because each one is a stage, you start going through your dark night of the soul, self-awareness, right? That's the first stage of becoming aware of you and your divine partner, because you're never separated, right?
You're always in union.
You're always together. That's right. You're always in union. Now, when you come together physically, then both enlighten, and then you merge, right? And that is when you become the bridge. Okay? Right. That's when you become the bridge for unity consciousness. Now, now your light's turned on. Now your heart light is bright, because you've both come together knowingly, lucidly, in this lifetime. Because This is just one human experience. But when you're able to merge like this is your last year, and you've graduated.
Because you've come full circle.
That's right. That's right.
You have balanced the karma, so to speak.
Right.
Basically,
right.
you've healed, past incarnations.
Yes.
And you're back to the beginning. And what is the beginning? It's who you are, who you were, and who you are before you came here.
Yes. That's the beginning.
Circle.
That's full circle. And that knowledge, that knowing, that awakening is the biggest part of the merging. The biggest part, right, of the merging. So,
yes.
So want to know what it feels like? You want to know what it's like? Okay, we're it. We're it. There are other twin flames that are in union, right? Merged. Okay. There are not too many of them, though, because not everyone is one. It's a very particular department of light working. It's a particular department of light working. And if you're struggling still with with your self-awareness, needing to know if, hey, why am I still having separation issues, or why am I still running and chasing? Why am I still doing it? Well, that's because you're with a karmic partner. Love yourself enough. Love yourself in your self-awareness to be getting guidance, to be accepting the guidance of twin flame guides that are in union, point blank, because that is the energy that you want to be in to help get you there. Did you understand that? You've got to be in the energy flow.
That was in my book as well.
Okay. Well, of course it was, honey.
Where it is.
We're merged. So here, you're doing it and I'm saying it. That's our telepathy. So, yeah, be very mindful of that. Okay. I'm not saying that there aren't any good twin flame guides out there that are not physically with their divine partner. Hey, maybe this isn't the lifetime for them. But I'll tell you.
Yeah, I can clarify that.
Right.
Too. You don't have, your twin flame doesn't have to be incarnated with you in this human experience for you to be in union. If you're in union with yourself and with your higher self, then you're all in union together. You're all integrated together, even though that person may not be in the physical.
Right, but to come full circle, you have to both be
come full circle,
in
yes.
physical.
Yeah, to come full circle.
Right. To be in the physical, to be merged, merging the 3D and the 5D to come full circle, physically, as above, so below, here.
So the next lifetime, if that pertains to, and I know it does pertain to some of the twin flames out there.
Right.
Then their next lifetime, where they are incarnated together, will be super sweet.
That's right. You get to take with you those DNA markers, crystal and DNA markers.
The light code.
The light code that you have through your healing, okay, have embedded and have earned, I'm going to say, because, it's not a picnic. It's not a walk in the park to go through your awakening, okay? It's not, how can I say, too many of these, and I'm going to get back to the twin flame guides. There are too many twin flame guides out there that are not twin flames and you'll know who they are because they will romanticize it.
And they're not even light. There's some that are not even light.
That's right. That's right.
they say that they're light workers, but in reality,
they're not.
They're dark workers.
They're dark workers.
They're
and trying to keep you stuck with a karmic patterns.
Why? Because that's their mission.
That's their agenda. That's their path, exactly. So we're not damning them for their path.
Their contrast, just like we
are. Exactly. We have to have contrast. You have to know what you don't want to know what you do want. Okay? And so, yes, be very, very aware of where you are getting your guidance, your information from. Okay? Because of that. Because there are those of the dark agenda. There always will be. There has to be for balance. Always. Light and dark. Light and dark. There has to be. But there are many out there that are in the dark agenda, still keeping you in a runner-chaser scenario and situationships that are actually creating stalkers out of people that are, for one, are not twin flames, and two, are twin flames. Okay, they're keeping them as stalkers, having restraining orders placed against them, becoming murderers. I mean, yeah, the dark agenda. So just know, there is not a runner-chaser scenario or situationship anywhere with you and your divine partner. All of that is karmic behavior. Okay? There's, because the twin flames, again, the divine partners, you're always together. You are always together. The physical, though, to be together physically, that's the journey. That's the path. So, if you are listening to this and you're romanticizing it, then that, it may not be your light working department. It may not be your light working department. Because when it comes to enlightenment, it's pretty much the same. With a dark night of the soul, being self-aware, having, becoming awakened to your spirit guides or to yourself, your higher self. You're awakened to your abilities, the abilities within you, your DNA light body, which in the 3D they call your psychic abilities, but they're actually innate abilities, right? You awaken to those. Those are what help you balance, have clarity, right? This is the same there. It's kind of the same there until you reach a point of an awakened consciousness that steers you in the direction of which light working department you're part of. Okay? And that will consume you, and you won't know. Because it'll consume you.
I think people are looking at the twin flames the wrong way.
Yes.
It's not that, well, you have a twin flame, or you don't have a twin flame, or why doesn't everybody have a twin flame? That's really not the way it is. You don't have a twin flame. You are a twin flame.
You are.
And if you are a twin flame, then you belong to the twin flame light working department. And big part of your mission is to teach unconditional love by living unconditional love.
That's right.
That's our light working department.
That's right.
But for other people, their light working department may, be technology. or govern, whatever it is.
Yes.
Because there's so many. There has to be.
There is different light working departments. There is, yes.
So
medical innovation.
Just because you're not a twin flame doesn't mean that you don't have a divine partner. Because anyone can have a divine partner if you can vibrate at that level.
A high vibing soulmate.
Yeah, you have to be able to meet that vibration.
Right.
Of a divine partner.
Right.
Of a high vibe soulmate.
Right.
To me, a high vibe soulmate, divine partner is the same, because you're vibrating. You're still vibrating at a twin flame level, relationship wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's how I've seen it.
Right. But not a divine. But yeah.
Yeah, they're divine partner.
Right.
Just not a twin flame divine partner. I don't know. To me, there's a difference.
Yes, there is. A divine flame. Let's call it that. A twin flame, a divine flame.
Whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It's a specific light working department.
It sure is.
Whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this was going to be about twin flames.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yes.
It is the topic that we know much about.
That's right. That's right. We just celebrated quite a union.
Yep, we had our 3D union ceremony.
We sure did.
And our higher selves were there.
That's right.
And
Spot.
And the integration began.
That's right. And I'll tell you, at every one of these levels, these integrating levels, that's when the work begins. Mm-hmm. You awaken, your work starts there. Right.
Once you can awaken past a karmic catalyst,
yes,
or just being able to let go completely of who your twin's 3D avatar is.
Mm-hmm.
Once you let go of that, then you actually get to the good stuff.
That's right. That's right.
But that's like, it seems like the biggest hurdle for a lot of
it is the biggest challenge.
Any light worker.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a twin flame or you're not a twin flame. If
right.
you want to have that type of connection, then you have to work for it.
Right.
Regardless. And then as in working for it,
mm-hmm.
and healing your past, and
mm-hmm.
doing all the things that we always need to do, our spiritual practice,
mm-hmm.
then it won't matter.
That's right.
If you are or not, it won't matter.
That's right.
Because in your healing, you found your purpose. You found your path.
And that is all that matters.
Yes.
Everything else will fall into place. Always. It has no choice but to. Because it already is. Everything already is. There is not one idea or one vision that does not exist. It all exists in purpose. Everything. Every molecule, every atom, every frequency, every vibration is always in purpose, and it already is. It's just waiting for you to catch up to it, because it's there. It's just waiting for you to wake up and get it.
The human experience is the dream.
Thank you. Yes. Yep. You're here playing a role. You're here playing a role. And in a parallel life fashion, not past life, because these roles that you're playing here are not in a linear fashion. That's 3D. That's man-made. It's not linear. It's quantum. So you're having many experiences at the same time. There's that theory of relativity and quantum mess.
Because we're the twin flame light working department, not the quantum physics light working department.
Exactly. Do you see? You see?
And there's a reason for that.
That's right. That's right. We need to know self-love and worth and courage and
we're really good at that. But
yes.
Quantum physics, not so much right now.
Not so much. We're learning.
We just go by what the information that we channel and
right. We go by the the feeling, the quantum resonance of it.
String theory has become more and more relevant.
Yes, it has.
For us and for everyone.
Right. Because
it's our realization of it.
Yes, because this path does that. It helps you become aware of the relationship of everything energetically. Because everything is made of energy. And it's vibing very fast to be matter. So, yeah. Twin flame. We're here for you. Come to our website, take a look. We're here for you.
And use your own intuition.
Use
your own discernment.
Yes, exactly.
To discern, anybody that you choose.
Anybody.
To guide you on ascension or, your twin flame path, they can only guide you as high as what their level of consciousness is.
Right, which is their path. Their, the role that they're playing here is only taking them to a certain point. But we're at the point of integration. We are at integration, not just physically or in union with our divine, with our polarities. We're merging with our higher self and knowing this avatar that we are in this point of our journey. So know that our particular level of consciousness and experience and integration is happening. It's being felt in the collective. It is a thing. It can happen for you. But you won't know until you try. You won't know until you try. For yourself. Not for your twin flame. For you. For you. Because it's a push-pull. It's a push-pull dynamic. So what you push yourself to do, you're going to pull your twin flame in to do the same from their level of consciousness, from their level of awareness. And remember, there's so many factors that one twin flame will enlighten while the other still has a hold on them from the 3D. Which one are you?
And we've even flip-flopped.
Yes, we do.
We flip-flopped.
We flip-flop.
Back and forth, too, where,
right.
We've still gotten stuck in 3D thinking.
Yes. Yes. Which are
and
your
luckily
social
not at the same time because, we balance each other out.
Mm-hmm.
Bring each other back to center, back into balance.
Right.
Back into groundedness.
Right. Right. And being mindful, we've turned that into a game. How long do we stay in the 3D quicksand? We're trying to be very aware and snap out of it as soon as we can. It's like, hey babe, what to do, and dipping back down into the 3D. Oh, my bad. That is being awakened and mindful. That's what that looks like. That's what it feels like. It's beautiful. So be mindful for yourself, for your growth, for your healing, for your learning. And like Tanya said, use your intuition, discern the energy of whomever it is that you are listening to, that you're getting information from, you're being guided from. Right? Through our journey together and apart, we discerned energy by asking Spirit. By asking Spirit, our higher selves. That's how we did it. Asking Spirit. Because our spirit will take us to the level of consciousness that we were needing for each ego death, for each level of self-awareness, each level of healing. Nobody can tell you that. Your higher self, your spirit guides, all they know. You know. That's why you got to use your own discernment. Got to use it.
Always, always, always.
Always.
If something doesn't feel right, then
yeah,
don't do it, or wait another day, or
exactly,
whatever the case. And always listen to what, even if what Spirit tells you makes you mad,
or takes you out of your comfort zone,
or whatever it is, you should write it down. You should listen and you should write it down.
That's right. That's right. Because your comfort zone, until you are awakened and merged and in balance, is still your connection to the 3D social conditioning, to the dark agenda. Remember that, always. So, if you're loving yourself and you're done with whatever situationships are happening around you, okay, where's your guidance coming from? Is that truly your level of awareness and healing at this point, right? And then the universal law of attraction tells you, be in the flow. You've got to be what you are wanting to attract to you. You've got to be that. Remember, you've got to be that. Want to be in balance? Hey, hang out with a couple of people that are, right? Find a soul tribe.
And you can always talk to your twin's higher self, because I promise you, they are listening.
They are. Always.
Mm-hmm. Always listening. Yeah. They're just waiting for you to get past the next initiation or the next block. You know, it's like climbing steps.
It is. It's baby steps.
One level, or playing a video game for that matter. One level at a time. And then, the next level up, and then you get all of these additional whatever. I don't know. I don't do video games really, but
right.
You get all these neat tools and toys or whatever to use on the next mission, and it's like that.
Yes.
But don't think that they're not listening, because they're always listening. And for us, since our integration, when we ask something of each other's higher selves, I promise you, it happens instantly.
Fast.
Instantaneously.
Real fast.
Almost before the request even finishes getting out.
Snaps you out of it. If I'm on the phone, with someone that, is going through something, and I'll let it affect me or whatever, and Tanya's in the next room, and she's already calling on my higher self, saying, oh, Jesus, please let her, Let her snap out of that really, really quick. I'll snap out of it over here in this other room within, a minute or two, and there I am. Thanks, babe. It's hard. This third density is hard. It is quicksand, and it was meant to be that way as part of the dark agenda to keep you from waking up. So if those aren't fighting words for you, right, then, I don't know what is. Then you've got it bad. But look, never too bad. Never too bad enough to not be able to wake up. Okay? Never. All right. Thank you very much for
listening to us.
Yeah. And we always have our door open for you. Always.
If there's one thing we have an abundance of, we have a lot of knowledge about the twin flame path.
Because we are the next level twin flames.
So if there's any questions or any video, anything that you want to inquire about or whatever, learn about, talk about, whatever it is, we can do lives or we can record videos.
Let us know. Give us the question and we will make it the subject.
And if we don't have the information, we can channel our higher selves and get it.
We sure will. We sure will. Because in your integration process, you become a very clear channel for the Akashic. Very clear channel to your starseed origins, to your soul source, to who you are. Because your light body, you are the knowledge of the galaxies, You are the knowledge of the cosmos.
And everybody has their own individual piece of the puzzle, and everybody's piece of the puzzle needs to go into the puzzle.
That's right.
Everybody's piece of light code needs to go. So you should be fighting tooth and nail every single day to integrate and to get close to your higher self.
That's right.
First.
And
then, the twins, the twin will be there right behind you.
That's right.
They have no choice but to be.
That's right. That's right.
Whether they like it or not. Really, honestly.
It'll happen. But it's not a forced journey at all. It's not. So, all right, we'll leave it there. You can send us a message, email us, get on our website, twinflamemystique1111.com. If you're unsure where to start from our services, we do offer other services, but they're all tied in together, not just the twin flame. It's about enlightenment. It's about ascension first.
And healing.
We
custom make our sessions depending on whatever it is that you need to get ahead in your on your path.
Right.
And right now, because I just remembered, we have a half off sale actually, and I think because some people miss it, but it should be right in the middle of the webpage, and the coupon code is Atlantis 2023.
Yes.
I believe.
Yes. Well, all right then. Love yourselves. I can't stress that fact enough. Love yourselves. Nobody can do it for you but you.
And we'll be talking to you again soon.
Have a beautiful day and evening wherever you're at.